Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, Ever Evolving Emily, where we discuss the ability to change, evolve, and manifest. I believe you can do it. I believe you can change if you want. I believe that you can make changes in your life. I'm currently working on many changes in my life. So that being said, let's get into it. Yesterday I did a video on Whole30 and my journey on Whole30. And whenever I'm editing my videos, I always come across something that I wish I would have said. I wish I would have kind of touched on. So today I'm going to do that really quick. I just wanted to touch on, yes, I'm on day 29, feeling really good, feeling just really good in my own body, really good in my own skin, regardless of exercise, I'm feeling really good. And it's like I always forget to mention these couple things. Number one, my mental clarity is through the roof. My mental clarity is just, I literally have no brain fog. I am very clear. I'm very clear all the time. I'm just very mentally clear all the time. It feels great. A couple other things, that I really do like about Whole30 is you don't have to track. You don't have to track in this process. So as I start to really address some of my fitness goals, I'll be tracking. I'll be just like, tracking my macros. I'll be tracking macros. I'll be, making sure I'm actually eating enough. A lot of times my battle has actually been just like not eating enough, which is crazy. But sometimes when we're on the go, especially depending the job you're in, it's do you or do you not have time to eat? Figuring that out. So mental clarity and, no brain fog. I love it. I just really love it. And then also not having to track. I think in a world where we are so used to being on our phones, we're so used to being on a watch, we're used to being on an electronic device of some sort. I personally need to, like, on a regular basis, kind of like step away from electronic devices, computers. I just feel like really overwhelmed a lot with like the electronic energy, I guess. I don't know. It's probably the blue light, but I like to step away from that. So for me, not having to track, unless I want to use like a diary, like handwriting it, what it does is it gives you time to really listen to your body, to like really, really listen to your body and like don't feel so stressed. They also say don't weigh yourself for 30 days. Give yourself a break from the scale. So this time around, I didn't do that, but it's because I've done it before. I have done it before, I promise you, where I took a break from the scale. 100% I did. And when I did that, I was just like blown away at the difference in my weight, but also just really how I felt in my own body and my own skin. I also have started to incorporate long walking again. I really like taking long walks. I find them really good for my mental health. I like spending time in nature. I like just observing springtime, the birds, the leaves changing, and, they're nice and green now. Seeing little animals run about. I don't know. I really enjoy nature. So that being said, I just think there's just so many benefits to Whole30. Yes, for me, it has helped me with a number of ailments that I've had, but it's also helped to provide me with mental clarity. It gets me back in the groove of really meal prepping, really tracking, really listening to my body, and just being in that state of being, just being. Because I feel so good, then I do have more energy. I'm feeling really good. I have more energy. I feel like I have, just more vitality. I'm also drinking a lot of water. There's so many things. So when we're looking to better our lives in any way, I do think it always starts from the inside out. And it takes time. Years ago, I told myself I was going to enjoy the process. Enjoy it. It's like we always want to be 10 steps ahead of where we are. But when you take a step back and you just say, you know what, I'm just going to relax and enjoy this transformation. Just going to relax and enjoy this process. I'm going to take the pressure off myself. I'm going to rest when I need to. I'm going to journal if I need to. I'm going to, go hit the sauna if I need to. I'm going to regulate my emotions on a regular basis. So, what I've noticed too, and this is really important, that, every time in my life when I've really cleaned up my diet and I continue to eat clean, it's like about my state of being and how I'm showing up in my life. And I took a really hard look at how I was showing up in my life. And to be honest, I didn't really like it. We're not going to dive into that, but it's not that I didn't like it. It's just like I knew I wasn't showing up as the best version of myself. And I have a vision for that person. I have a vision for her. And so I am working on that. So I'm working on my belief system in many areas of my life. And also I'm working on being my own, like my most authentic self, and not really caring about approval from anybody. So I'm working on it. And I feel, and this is partly why I started my channel, was that as I progress, as I change, and as I like move forward in certain things, I'll talk about them. And you'll see it on my channel. As far as Whole30 goes, mental clarity, the energy, feeling vitality, not having any ailments, feeling good in your own skin, feeling good in your own body, you know, just feeling really healthy, eating clean, learning to meal prep, reading your labels, getting rid of sugar. So if you're looking to attempt Whole30, I'm going to give a piece of advice because it can seem really, really overwhelming. But if you're looking to make changes, and I've said this in other videos, maybe drop one thing and then add something else. Maybe drop one thing and add something else so that you're not so overwhelmed. This is a perfect example. People who drink soda, I don't, but many years ago I used to a little bit. Like just cut soda and add maybe green tea, add water, you know, start drinking more water. Just start becoming really self-aware of what are you putting in your body? What are you drinking on a regular basis? It's easy to do small changes. If you do small changes and it's not so overwhelming. If you're looking to start like a nutrition journey, get your mindset in a place where you just say, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to myself. Before I started this journey, I really decided to commit to myself. I got my mindset in the right place. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to commit to this, meaning I'm going to commit to myself. Because many times the person that we flake on commitment with is ourselves. I'd say 90% of the time, it's like we can commit to everybody else, but when do you actually commit to yourself? When do you stay committed to yourself? When you say, this is the maybe course I want to try and I'm going to stick to it. I'm just going to see it through. It's like having grit in life, having persistence, not giving up and not giving up easily. And if you give up or if you fall, get up. It's okay. Getting back on the wagon, getting back on the horse. Life is always about how you respond to it. Not necessarily like how you react to it, but how do you respond to it? I trust this video helped you. Again, mental clarity, no brain fog, feeling good in my own skin, lots of vitality, lots of energy, mental clarity, feeling so good. Listening to my body, feeling good in my own skin, feeling good in my own body, meal prepping, reading my labels, taking this time, relaxing when I need to, and healing and really journaling, riding the waves of emotion, and knowing that I'm setting myself up for success for everything else I want to do in life. Because really, I came to the conclusion a long time ago, it's very difficult for me to experience success in many areas of my life. Like if I don't feel good, if I'm not committed to myself, if I'm just kind of, you know, not living my life with intention. So live your life with intention. Ask yourself, what's your intention for your life? In any area of your life, you know, any area of your life, what is your intention? You know, love, relationships, your job, your career. I feel so strongly that cultivating love from within, cultivating self-love from within, you know, it just, your self-concept and your belief system, who you believe yourself to be, all that stuff, I'm working on it. It's so important. It's so important. When you know what you stand for, when you know that you value yourself, that when you know you can commit to yourself, it's like other things, other beautiful synchronicities. I say that in a lot of videos. The beautiful synchronicities of life, they just start to like manifest very easily. They just show up very easily when you commit to yourself first. So I trust this video helped you. I'll be talking more about Whole30, maybe some quick tips and tricks of things I do, you know, especially when I'm on the go in a rush. But really, I applaud you. If you're trying, if you're, you know, wanting self-betterment, I promise you can have it. Small changes. And then small changes, in my opinion, do lead to big results. So I wish you a most wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Namaste. Have a great day.